He raised public consciousness of the civil rights movement like no other and established himself as one of the greatest orators in U.S. history. Clergyman, activist, leader. Martin Luther King Jr. secured the progress of the African American civil rights movement in the United States and has become a human rights icon. Serving as the first president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, King's efforts led to the March on Washington, where he delivered his "I Have a Dream" speech.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood.
Delivered on August 28, 1963 at the Lincoln Memorial, King's words are recognized as one of the greatest speeches of all time. There he raised public consciousness of the civil rights movement and continued his work to end racial segregation and racial discrimination through non-violent activism. Southern Christian Leadership Conference boycotts and marches were controversial.
I think if we can keep the struggle moving in a path that leads to progress, in other words, if we can win concrete victories as we have in the past through nonviolence, if we can say and if we can show people that we are gaining something by following this course, they will continue. And I don't think the extremist elements will be able to take over the movement unless we face great setbacks and unless the discontent and the despair of Negroes increase to the point that they feel that they are making no gain.
Despite the lack of immediate gains, the nonviolent marches against racial segregation continued. Notably, the 1961 Albany movement and the Birmingham Campaign of '63. King was arrested in Birmingham for his part in the campaign, penning the letter from Birmingham jail from his cell, containing the famous statement, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." King's speeches continued to call for unity, economic actions, and boycotts.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over, and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
The next evening, as he stood on an outside balcony at the Lorraine Hotel in Memphis, Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. King was rushed to St. Joseph's Hospital, where doctors operated and performed manual heart massage, pronouncing him dead at 7 p.m. He was just 39 years of age. The assassination led to a nationwide wave of riots, with President Lyndon B. Johnson declaring a national day of mourning for the lost civil rights leader. Martin Luther King and U.S. President Barack Obama, both Nobel Peace Prize recipients, continued to be compared for their work on social change. The legacy of King's exceptional advancement of the principles of human liberty will continue.